Hi, this is Dena with Left Lane Finds, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am in Toledo, Ohio, and I'm ready to go in and do a little thrifting at St. Vincent de Paul's. And joining me today is my cousin Rose. She has multiple YouTube channels. Which one do you want to talk about? All of them?
Yeah, well, I won't go into a whole list of them, but I got the Pertaining to Rose is my blog channel. I do life coaching, leadership skills, and different aspects of my life on there. My tiny home, all kinds of stuff. And then my PTR Adventures is all traveling, where I go around and meet other YouTubers.
Like myself.
Like yourself. And I also have Rose Knows Money Making, where I talk about businesses and making that money. Gotta get that side hustle going.
We are gonna go into St. Vincent de Paul and see what we can find. I'm in the appliance aisle and I was looking for coffee makers. Not to flip for a profit, but one for my daughter. And I saw this Cuisinart. I'm like, wow, and it's got the stainless steel craft with it. And I was looking it over. It looked to be in good shape. And it is $10. I think I'm going to put that in the cart. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Oh, it has its own grinder. You can grind the coffee with that. Now let's look around in the pans and the bakeware. And what do I spy? A little mini Calphalon pan for $3. It's in really good shape. So in the cart it goes. Yes, please. My cousin Rose pointed this out to me, this Field and Stream pot with lid. They wanted $7 for it, but when I looked it up on eBay, the solds were only between $7 and $10. So I had to leave it behind. There was a lot of clear glass against the wall, but I wanted to go over and just quickly look at it for in case something jumped out. This little wine glass, Mama Needs Some Wine, was funny. And I just, again, was just looking very quickly. There was a few other colored vases in there. Nothing was catching my eye. Now let's go over and look at the mugs. You can always be surprised in the mug aisle. So let's go take a look. When I first look at mugs, I look for vintage ones. I was seeing a lot of modern ones. Then I also look for unique ones or ones that I think have a little bit more value over like regular mugs. I also look for sets of mugs. These ceramic basket weave mugs caught my eye. I almost got them, but there was 3. I could have got just 2, but in the end, I decided to leave them on the shelf. I thought these apple ones were so cute. When I turned it over, they were made in China, and I decided to leave those also. I am just quickly looking at these to see if there was a mark on the bottom. And let's look around. These are kind of pretty with those dainty little flowers. And what's over here? Oh, isn't that cute? That's adorable with the braces on it. I spied a chicken soup soup mug in the back here, but I put him back. Sorry, my camera is turned sideways. I wanted to see if these were restaurant wear, and I was surprised they were not. They were modern. These were so pretty with the flowers on them. I caught up to Rose shopping in the aisles, and she had some items in her cart, so I asked her to show them to me. She found this really nice lined wicker basket to store some items in, and then this, it looks like a backpack, but it's actually a diaper bag, and that's what she's explaining. It's got the thermal side so you can put your drinks in there and keep them cold, and then of course it's got all these extra pockets on the outside and the inside, just like a normal diaper bag would be. It is just full of all kinds of interior pockets, and you can just carry so much in such a compact backpack. I did this as a voiceover as she continues to talk here because the music was so loud, so I had to mute the music. Sorry, Rose, I had to mute you too. Yes, we both need coffee. Now I'm in the dish aisle. Let's see if I can find anything in here that I can flip for a profit. Oh, lots of false graph. I wish this had more value to it, but it doesn't. They have such pretty patterns on it. Here is some more corral. I'm looking for more vintage pieces or restaurant wear. These were stoneware made in Japan, but I didn't quite like the pattern. I didn't think that was special. These were so pretty. Milk glass luncheon sets with the plate and the matching cups. They were beautiful. It would look great on a table. I always like to look at the knife blocks. I'm looking for a particular brand. They wanted $3 for this one, and I am looking for Cutco. Here's a quick look at the store. There's the tchotchke aisle. They got furniture, and on the other side is all clothing. They were having a sale on coats, 25 cents each. Now I'm looking in the men's shoes, and these ones on the end caught my eye. They're a penny loafer. They look to be in pretty good condition. LL Bean. They got good treads on them. I wanted to bring them over here to the cart to get a better look at them. I want to really look them over. They were clean, which is nice. And they're only $5. In the cart they go. I had to fix this flip-flop, and these were the biggest flip-flops I've ever seen. Let's see what these are. Let me turn it around. Redhead Brand Company. I had to look them up. It turns out they don't sell for a lot. Next up, looking at the women's shoes. I saw these because of the color. These were Muck Lux. They don't sell for a lot either, and they weren't marked, so I'm not sure how much they wanted for them, so I left them behind. Then my eyes were drawn upward to these bright red, reddish orange shoes by Land's End. They looked to be in pretty good condition. They wanted $5 for them, except for this one. It had this yellowish tinge on just part of the heel. It's weird. I looked at these white LA Gear sneakers. I could not find a good comp on these. Found all kinds of LA Gear sneakers, but not these particular ones, so I wasn't sure about them. So I also left these behind. I headed over to the women's pocketbooks. I'm looking for vintage or maybe designer brands. That was a Caribbean Joe there. As I'm going down, I spied what looked like a Brighton. I actually was using my Brighton and I looked at this one and it looked very, very similar. It had a lot of the right things on it. The interior looked good, but I was looking for that Brighton tag on the inside and I could not find it. I looked again, tried to with one hand here, and it was not in there. We are back in the car. We found some goodies, and I found a couple goodies, and then it turned out that Cuisinart coffee maker did not turn on. Plugged it in the wall and no go. So I had to put that back. Actually, I actually paid for it and then plugged it in, had to return it. So don't do that. Plug it in ahead of time. That is a rookie mistake on my part. So I do have a couple things. I'll do a quick call later, but we are going to head off to another thrift store. So I think my total spend was $8 plus tax, and then we'll see what happens when we get to the next thrift store.